different today. I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. This is the general reading for the collective of water signs. So keep in mind that it may or may not resonate with you. Water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. Okay. And also time is fluid, so whenever you click on this video and it does resonate with you, that's when you were meant to have it. I'm going to get into the overall energy of water signs. I could also be picking up on your person or people around you. I could pick up on their energy as well. So take it as it resonates or how it resonates. Okay, it's the water signs. Ooh, look at that. We already starting with the water signs right here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So let's see, what is your immediate concerns? What is the immediate concerns for the collective of water signs? The Tower. Whoa. So with this Tower energy, I feel like the universe is coming in and they're tearing something up for you. You have manifested things. There's things that you actually really want, but you are not on the right direction for these things. There is something in your way, and the universe has to come to destroy it. Okay, what crosses you right now? What is crossing you? Any obstacles? The Empress. So this could be a male or a female, but in this Empress energy, I'm getting the feeling here that someone is being overprotective. It's time for you to have some self-care. Like with this Tower energy being in your immediate situation, it's like things are getting bad. So it could be the universe. I feel like it's the universe tearing things down because it's kind of like they're holding on to something that's not working. So the universe is like, okay, we heard your manifestations, so I'm just tearing it down. Versus you just going in being destructive, because I feel like I said, something is being held on to even though it's not working. So with the Empress being in your obstacle position, to me that confirms it, that it's the universe that's having to tear this down. It's because the obstacle for you right now is being an Empress. And like I said, this could be a man as well. You know, it's just the energy of the Empress energy. So somebody is being overly protective, negligent in important situations in their life, maybe too materialistic, overly emotional, not taking care of themselves, feeling disharmony, but they are still holding on to whatever it is in their life that they know is not working. Okay, so let me get into what crowns you. What crowns our collective of water signs? The Fool. So in your mind, you want to take a leap of faith, or perhaps you want a new beginning with something or someone. This could be romantic, a business relationship, a family relationship, career, money. I love saying, I'm like, money. Could be anything that you want a new relationship with. There is a new beginning that you want. There's new endeavors. There's new things you want to try. You want to take this leap of faith in something. Okay, so what is beneath you? Maybe it's past influences. What is beneath our water signs? It could Could be something you don't know or a past influence. What is the water signs unknown or past influence? Ooh, Five of Cups. So this Five of Cup energy, I'm getting the feeling that somebody is very disappointed in something in their life. Again, that goes back to the immediate situation being the Tower. You are disappointed with something in your life, but you are not fixing it. So the universe has to come in and correct this for you, because either you don't have the heart to fix it, or the strength, or just the idea to fix it, because it's always been broken. So it's like, why fix it now? So either this is something that has influenced you in the past, or something that you're not aware of. You don't even see it coming, that something in your life is very disappointing or has been disappointing. Maybe it's causing you some broken, maybe causing you to have a broken heart. Let me get some more messages. 1 second. So I feel like there's a lot of things that are not spoken in this Five of Cups energy. People are not communicating with each other. Whoever's in this energy is not being honest with their feelings. Like I said, it could be possibly because you've always had to keep certain things pent up, and you just don't realize that you're doing it because it's something that you've always done, or you haven't come to this point yet of feeling, you haven't come to a point of knowing that there's something here that's transitioning and changing. So what crowns you is the Fool. You want to take a leap of faith, and the past influence behind this leap of faith is some type of disappointment or broken heart. And like I said, this could be for a person that's actually in this energy, or this is actually coming. Of course, it's probably signs. And I say that because the Tower is right here, the Empress. So there's probably signs that things are not working out, but maybe you don't know to what extreme. So I get a feeling that right now it's time for someone, whoever this resonates with, to transform. So either the relationship has to end, or the relationship has to deepen. There has to be communication in this relationship, or the universe has come in with the Tower, but it's just not going to work. It's really going to be torn down and potentially irreparable. Okay, so let's get into let's see what's going on, what's behind you, what's in your past influences that might now be fading away. Past influences. The Star card. So with the Star card being in your past influence, there was a time to heal. There was a time that you felt beautiful and rejuvenated. And that does not seem like that's the energy right now, especially with this Empress being in a blockage position. But the message is here, you do need to transform. You do need to strengthen and deepen some important relationships, or get them out of your life, because they're not helping you on your journey in life, or your journey to success, on the journey to discovering yourself. Let's see what's ahead of you. New circumstances that we can tap into. Ooh, love it. It just came right on out. I love it. 10 of Cups. So what is ahead of you once you get rid of all this reckless and destructive energy, disastrous energy, is the 10 of Cups. Community. People that come together and actually love you. A soulmate. Harmony in relationships. No need to be always fighting with people. Like, if two people have a common goal and the same goal, what is the sense of fighting over little bitty details that don't matter to anybody? Like, that's just a distraction. So once you get over all this other stuff and you take that leap of faith that you've been thinking about, you will have community, love, soulmate, harmony, a divine connection in relationships. Your heart will be open again. And not to say that, everything will be perfect from here on out, but it will be on a path to harmony and building the things that you want versus the energy that you left behind is just all destructive. Like I said, I feel like the universe heard your manifestations and they're like, okay, you won't do it, so I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to tear this down for you, and I'm going to force you to go into the direction that you manifested. Okay. So let's see. Let's see your current state of mind. What's in your current state of mind? Collective water signs. So, make sure the cards are turned upright. They were. Okay, so the strength card in reverse represents somebody that is feeling weak right now. So your current state of mind is you feel like you don't have the energy and you don't have the strength to move forward with something because you've probably been fighting for so long in regards to a situation. So you're just like, I'm just going to let it be. And again, that's why the universe has come in and spoken for you, because they heard your manifestations before this situation. Um, well, they heard your manifestations and they know that this situation is not conducive to what you want in your life. So with this strength card being in reverse in your current state of mind, it feels like you're being blocked by fear, self-doubt, because you've been beat down in a relationship. Either it could be verbally, physically. There's been some manipulation in certain types of relationships that you just don't have the strength to move forward to something better. So that's your current state of mind. Not saying that you will always feel like this, it's just currently. So even though things are really terrible at times, there's a need to control yourself. That Empress in you is blocked, but there's a need to get back on the right path, because right now you're being very impulsive and self-destructive. So that's your current state of mind. Let's see what's in your home environment and maybe what's around you for the collective of water signs. So this came out like this, I picked it up. So the Knight of Wands is in reverse. So the Knight of Wands in reverse again suggests the impulsiveness in relationships. Like, maybe somebody asks you a question and you just pop off. Like, you have no patience, no time, no energy for anything that you think is not appropriate for you. Like, it could be an appropriate question too. It could be just something that maybe somebody's asking. It could be just as innocent as just asking a random question because a person is unaware. But in this energy of Knight of Wands in reverse, you don't care. You have little to no patience. You're making it known. You're very passionate and self-destructive when it comes to certain situations. Like I said, it could be money. You could be overspending. You could just be going out and trying to feel good about yourself by spending money. Could be relationships. You're bouncing from this relationship to that relationship to the next relationship because you don't feel good about yourself. Finances, career, family. You could be popping off on family. Anything that is very impulsive when it comes to communication and actions. This is what the Knight of Wands in reverse is representing. Okay, so let's see. What is it that you hope and fear? Maybe what you hope or fear. I don't feel like I need to clarify any of this. I have my other cards out ready to clarify, but I feel like this energy is straightforward. So what you hope and fear is the Four of Cups that did come out in upright. So the Four of Cups is in the hope and fear position. To me, represents somebody that um, wants to make a decision, but you fear that you will make the wrong decision. You fear that even though you will make a decision, you'll still be disappointed in that decision. You'll be unsatisfied. You'll be unhappy. But your hope is to make a decision in regards to all this negative energy, just to get away from it. Like you want to, but what about? But I get the sense of like, okay, so if I make this decision and I get away from this negative energy, what if it's a decision what if it leads me to something worse? Or what if it leads me to something better, which is great, but the problem is really me, because now I'm going to be able to identify that, okay, it's not really the people that I was around. Maybe I'm really the problem. Like that's your hope and fear, making a decision that will point to you being the problem or just not making a good decision. If that makes sense. Let me say that again. Your hope and fear is making a decision that will lead to bad, and then you will have to come to terms that maybe the problem is you. You need to change yourself. Or that's your fear. Oh my goodness. Let's try it one more time. Your hope is to make a decision that will put you in a better position, but your fear is to make a decision and it will put you in a better position, but you will realize that the problem was you all along. It wasn't even the people around you. I mean, they were helping to trigger the problem, but if you're saying that you're popping off on people because of, how people come at you, but then there's people that are not even coming at you reckless and you're popping off on them, then okay, well, maybe the problem is you. So that's your hope and fear. Okay, so what's the future outcome for you, water sign? Water signs are very sensitive signs, so they all can be very defensive because they're very emotional. So they do use logic as well, but they're very intuitive and with their feelings. So if you say something to them, they will, take it a certain way, but at the same time, they know that they're not always wrong, but sometimes they can be wrong because they're looking at a situation based on how they feel and not what it really is. And so I feel like this Four of Cups is saying that. This Four of Cups is saying like, yes, you're not wrong all the time, but there's sometimes you look at things based on the way you feel about it and not the logic of it. So in that case, you are wrong. And that too is very hurtful for a person that could be a sensitive water sign. Okay, so in the outcome, the future outcome, there is Ten of Swords and King of Swords that has come out. So I feel like the outcome is it's gonna be revealed that somebody has cheated you out of a good relationship, and now this could be a relationship with family, money, romantic relationship, co-workers, career, whatever. Something has happened that has caused you to be cheated out of a situation that you really wanted. So with this Ten of Swords energy, I get the feeling that there's going to be some feelings of being backstabbed, betrayed, a painful ending. What else? Just really, really some suffering. But the good news is there's an opportunity to heal. There's still hope. You can be resilient in this energy. Take back your power. It's time to, again, transform and have deeper relationships instead of these superficial relationships or or deep relationships with superficial people, if that makes sense to anyone. So after you figure out, you know, this pain, after you go through this painful ending and it being all terrible for a little while, then the King of Swords comes out. The King of Swords was right after the Ten of Swords. And this King of Swords does represent, you know, moving on to intelligent communication. You know, you're going to have some clear thinking. You're going to put yourself around people that are strong communicators and are able to verbalize what they are trying to say and not be passive aggressive or try to manipulate you all the time. Try to use an emotional attack, emotional tactics against you, like make you feel guilty for certain things that you're not doing when you know that sometimes you can't do everything. This King of Swords is an intelligent person. They move with bravery, and right now you are in the strength of in reverse. So you're moving in fear, and there's a lot of things that are blocked because of this negative energy. So you'll be able to think clearer, be around people more or less like you, because the universe has heard what you wanted in life, and they are forcing you to get on your journey, be on your journey, be on your mark. So you're going to blend with people who have the same interests as you and can communicate the way you want people to communicate with you and help you build certain things in your life that you have been working on and talking about. Okay, water sign, that's what I have for you. All right, if you can, share this video, like this video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. I'm out.